for interview for a reaction. So maybe I'll just answer questions probably. Morning.
Ma'am, have you read or napanood niyo ba yung sinabi ni SolGen?
Hindi ko napanood kasi palabas ako sa isang network after an interview. And then bigla nila akong pinabalik because you know, meron nga daw mga sinabi the Solicitor General in their press con kanina at the PNP. So they told me some of those statements that he made and asked for my reaction. So he made several yung kanyang mga sinabi, no?
Ma'am, would you like to react yung una, yung proliferation daw ng drugs during your time as DOJ Secretary?
Kasalanan ko yun? Are they accusing me na ako may kasalanan? And then tingnan nyo na lang, what I can say is that balikan nyo na lang yung mga ginawa ko rin. Alam nyo naman siguro, for example, in the Bilibid, sino ba ang gumawa ng hakbang at sino ba ang gumawa ng konkretong hakbang para i-address yung mga napapabalita ng pamamayagpag ng mga drug lords inside Bilibid. Ilang beses ko na yan sinasabi na nung naka-receive kami noon ng mga intel reports about dun sa mga ginagawa nga ng mga ilang convicts sa Bilibid, I had to convene an interagency meeting and we met several times and pinavalidate ko yung mga intel reports na yan na di umano may mga convicts na were still plying their drug trade while inside the penitentiary. So nung na-validate, ang next step, plinano namin kung ano ba dapat gawin. May mga options. And then yung option na kung saan meron kaming consensus was gawin nga yung raid na yon. The major raid which happened in December 15 of 2014, where I personally led that major raid. Hindi madali yun. Dahil, you know, dangerous. Kung meron nga mga namatay doon, karga ko yun. But fortunately, the operation went well, very smoothly. And then, nung natuklasan nga namin yung mga ganon ng mga pamumuhay nila sa loob, yung mga luxurious lifestyle and kanilang mga kubol, ay linipat muna namin yung Bilibid 19 to the NBI detention facility. Dahil hindi namin alam kung saan sila ilalagay sa Bilibid. So, naghanap kami ng isang lugar sa Bilibid na kung saan pwede sila talaga ilagay. So, ang tinuro sa akin noon by the then director, si Frank Bucayo, was building 14. So, inumpisahan yung renovation, and then in the meantime, a new Bucor director came in, and that is Director General Rainier Cruz. So nung natapos yung renovation ng Building 14, si DG Cruz na, si Director Rainier Cruz na yung director. So binalik namin from the NBI detention facility, the Bilibid 19. And the Building 14 used to house the death row convicts. But pinarenovate ko and converted into a more secure facility. Pinalagyan ng mga CCTV and other measures were put in place to ensure na hindi na uli nakakapag-transact. Kasi ang pag-transact nila was through cell phones and other communication gadget. Hindi naman po totoo na doon mismo sa loob ng Bilibid linuluto ang shabu o kung anumang klaseng droga. Wala po kaming nahanap na ganon. Halos imposible po yun. except if lahat magkakakuntsaba from the director up to the lowest ranking employee of the Bucor. But that's not the case. May mga nagluloko dyan, pero hindi naman siguro lahat. Karamihan siguro nagluloko, especially the prison guards. Now, so, and then they will blame me for the proliferation of drugs. Hindi naman siguro tama yun.
Nag-threaten pa po ang Solicitor General na magpa-file ng kaso against you dahil daw po sa proliferation ng drugs.
Ano ikakaso nila sa akin? I'm also involved in drugs. Ganun ba yun? Hindi na ako magtataka kung ganun ang kanilang next move. They will start labeling me as a protector or a coddler also of drugs. It's crazy.
Ma'am, sorry. Ma'am, may reason na ba kayo para dun sa gusto niyong paimbestigahan yung ginagawa?
Yes, we have a draft resolution already.
When are you filing it?
Isasama ko po yan dun sa second set of bills that I will be. Alam niyo naman yung naging procedure ngayon, no? Nagtapos na yung first round of the filing of bills. I'm waiting for my turn with respect to the second round. So isasama ko na po. There's a draft resolution already.
Ma'am, concerning this resolution, sinabi po ni SolGen Calida na it doesn't seem that it's for aid of
In aid of legislation.
In aid of
That's not for him
legislation.
to say that.
Sabi
Ako
po niya
sigurado
for
ako
media
sa sarili ko. Sigurado pa ako in filing the resolution that it will be in aid of legislation. Of course, I know what is the nature of Senate inquiry. I've read the rules, it's in the Constitution, it's in the rules. It is a Senate inquiry in aid of legislation. Napakalawak, very broad po ang authority ng Senate or any of its committees to conduct an inquiry in aid of legislation. And in fact, I reviewed again the rules. Ay talagang malawak because it's about, you know, an inquiry that can be a re-examination of existing laws, an inquiry that is in connection with a proposed legislation, in other words, nandyan na yung proposed bill, or even an inquiry in aid of formulating a future legislation. So ganun ka broad, and time and again, the Supreme Court has upheld the powers of the Senate or any of its committees to conduct an inquiry. So nagkaroon na tayo ng maraming Senate inquiries sa mga very important issues in the country. Marami na, mga high-profile incidents, high-profile cases, important issues and matters. And now they're saying that the thrust and the subject of my proposed inquiry is not important enough. And they will say it's not in aid of legislation.
So ma'am, are you not worried na baka hindi padaluhin yung mga resource person like PNP Chief De La Rosa?
Nasa sa kanila na yan, but they have to take, you know, the consequences. We have contempt powers, as you know.
But what about the possibility that they see you as one of the obstructionists to the advocacies of President?
I'm not an obstructionist. Ang nakikita lang kasi nila, you know, like this issue. Siyempre, alam nila na I'm against death penalty, and then definitely I'm against extrajudicial and summary killings. Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin kukontra na ako sa lahat na magiging hakbang sa lahat na plano ng kasalukuyang administrasyon. Marami rin naman na mga susuportahan ko. You want examples? FOI. You know, FOI, and then of course the creation of that super body to investigate media killings. Although meron na mo yan during the time of President Aquino, yung AO35 Interagency Committee, and it's good that this administration is also forming its own super body on that. And then yung mga anti-red tape, yung Well, of course, in address how to address the traffic situation, the traffic crisis. Although titingnan ko na muna kung yung panukalang emergency, the bill granting emergency powers to the president would be acceptable. Depende po yan sa parameters of that bill. As to emergency powers, kasi hindi naman ho basta-basta binibigay ang emergency powers. Yung mga, the resumption of peace talks, the going after the Abu Sayyaf. Marami naman ho tayong sinusuportahan. Kaya nga, one of my objectives in pushing for the Senate inquiry into the spate of drug killings is how to be able to help in terms of strengthening this fight, this campaign, without sacrificing human rights and without the law enforcers being forced to break the law.
Ma'am, what can you say that Calida and also Senator Lacson are parang asking for an evidence before you file a reso or before calling for a hearing? Parang not enough daw na may reso or baka daw speculation lang na may irregular.
Unang-una ngayon ko lang po naririnig yan na kailangan muna ng sila tinatawag na complaint with supporting evidence bago magsagawa ng Senate inquiry. It's not in the rules. And then, pangalawa, marami namang mga Senate inquiry noon na wala pang mga kaso na pinafile. Pero nagkakandak na ang Senate ng inquiry. Examples, Mama Sapano, PDAF, Kidapawan. The conduct of Senate inquiry, pina-research ko po, pina-review ko, the conduct of Senate inquiry in those three cases that I mentioned was prior to the filing of the former complaints. Mama Sapano, if I'm not mistaken, the resolution as filed by several senators, including Senator Grace Poe, was filed 2 days after the Mama Sapano incident, which happened January 25. And then the charges against those found to be responsible for that were filed months later, right? PDAF, ganun din. August yung pag-file ng Senate resolution calling for an inquiry. If I'm not mistaken, it was Senator Chis Escudero. The Senate Blue Ribbon Committee conducted that, but it was only in September na nag-file ng formal complaint ang NBI. Kidapawan, ganun din yata. A few days earlier, yung conduct of the first inquiry, sinundan a few days later ng filing of administrative or criminal complaints. So, why the insistence now of a prior filing of a complaint when it's not in the rules and certain precedents show otherwise? And kung naghahanap sila ng formal complaint, ituturo ko po sa kanila yung complaint ngayon na nasa CHR na. Diba? Meron na nag-file ng complaint, yung galing sa, yung about the Pasay City, yung mag-ama na namatay. So that's a complaint.
Ma'am,
In fact, I'll be getting from CHR the data. Baka meron pang iba na mga complaints other than yung recent complaint na yan na final.
Ma'am, strong yung statement kanina yung SolGen Calida. Sabi niya parang poprotektahan daw nila yung mga pulis, wag silang matatakot sa Senate hearing. So kung hindi ho sila...
That's okay. I mean, okay lang naman yan. Because itong pagpupush ko nga for Senate inquiry, di ko naman layunin dyan para pahinaan ang loob, ang law enforcers natin. Gusto ko silang palakasin. And how do you do that? To ensure na ginagawa nila ay tama, ayon sa batas, ayon sa mga existing guidelines. Kaya nga, kung confident po ang ating mga kapulisan and this administration na above board ang lahat ng kaso na yan ng killings of drug suspects, then they should welcome any and all inquiries that are being conducted or will be conducted. Kasi iba-iba naman ang thrust ng mga inquiry na yan. Iba ang thrust ng CHR, iba ang thrust ng NAPOLCOM, and then the PNP's own inquiry if there is, and then Senate inquiry. They should welcome that. Kung sigurado po sila na above board lahat yan. Yan nga ang aalamin natin. Lahat ba yan above board?
Is it even proper for the SolGen na magsalita ng ganyan for the PNP? Kasi kung dati, defender pa nga ng Senate ang SolGen in some cases na umabot sa Supreme Court, like the EU 464.
Exactly. So I'm just wondering also why the SolGen is this SolGen has that now.
Ma'am, may personal ba kayong alitan nung...
I don't know him. I just know him to be a former USEC of DOJ. Hindi ko alam kung sino yung secretary nor. I think Secretary Raul Gonzalez. So I've never met him. Hindi ko na siya naabutan na USEC ng DOJ. So I don't know him personally. So I don't see any reason why she should be so hostile.
Kasama po ba sa role yun ng SolGen, ma'am? To speak for the PNP or defend?
Well, ibabalik ko din sa kanila yung may kaso na ba sa kanya? Meron na ba siyang hinahawakan na kaso? Para dependahan niya o depensahan niya ang PNP?
Ma'am, may basbas from the palace yung mga nag-exchange.
I wouldn't know. I would not want to speculate on that. I wouldn't know.
Do you see any reasons,
Sinabi lang naman.
parang this early meron ng concerted effort to dissuade you from conducting the investigation of the summary killings?
Well, yan ang pinagkakataka ko. Why is there such a reaction? As I said, if they're confident na above board lahat yan, sinusunod yung mga dapat sundin, yung mga patakaran, batas, lalo na yung saligang batas, bakit ganyan ang reaction nila?
Ma'am, yung sa past...
But I will not be intimidated. I will still push for my proposal to conduct Senate inquiry unless i-overrule ako ng karamihan ng aking mga colleagues. Ano magagawa ko?
Ma'am, may binabang...
Kung halimbawa, they will overrule me.
Ma'am, may binabanggit sa Senator Ping na baka kung mapunta sa Committee on Public Order, hindi siya mabilis magtatawag ng hearing.
That's his prerogative. That's his prerogative. But yung Committee on Justice and Human Rights, isang tamang committee rin yan dapat mag-imbestiga niyan. It can also be a joint. It can also be a joint inquiry ng relevant committees.
Ma'am, yung sa Pasay incident, yung mag-ama, ano bang basa niya doon? Kasi ito, na-aresto midnight and then afternoon patay.
Yun na nga. There are several of those. That's why I said there are telltale signs na doon sa ilang kaso ng mga pagpatay, mga napapabalita, ay posible na summary killings. Nakakaduda yung mga karamihang eksplanasyon ng agaw ng laban. And then yung mga hindi lang yung mga namamatay in the course of police operations, legitimate or not, kundi yung mga natatagpuan na lang dyan ng mga salvage na mga di umano mga drug suspects din. So sino mga pumapatay dyan? Vigilantes? Kasama yan sa investigasyon.
Pero do you think this has something to do with your belonging to the other side of the political fence?
I don't know. I really don't know. And bakit sasabihin nila yon on the other side of the political fence? Nakasama naman ako sa majority as part of the LP bloc. Diba? I'm part of the majority and that is why I am supporting the Senate presidency bid of Senator Coco.
Pero there was this early warning.
That's his opinion. We do not agree. Tsaka alam niyo naman ang Senate, kasi Senate will not and cannot be rubber stamp. So, even if karamihan sa amin nasa majority, pagdating naman sa pagtalakay ng mga major pieces of legislation, makikita niyo na may kanya-kanya kaming posisyon dyan. But of course, it would be in many cases, it would be by consensus. In many cases, it would be consultative. We would be consulting each other. But, at the end of the day, sarili naming mga posisyon ang ipapakita namin. And that's how it is, and that should be the case.
Ma'am, dun po sa Alcatraz-like penal colony, are you going to vote for that proposal?
Alcatraz?
Opo.
Agree po ako na magkaroon tayo ng isang facility na para masiguro na yung ating mga prisoners, lalo na yung mga high risk, which include also these drug convicts, ay nababantayan ng gusto. Pero must it be an Alcatraz-like facility? Of course not. Hindi na po, there's no such thing anymore under our modern correctional system. Kaya nga wala ng Alcatraz din sa US eh. Meron na din mga relevant UN guidelines on the treatment, minimum treatment of prisoners. At hindi kasama dyan yung ito totally isolate to the extent na hindi na pwedeng bisitahin ang mga yan ng kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. Experience would show that yung mga talagang totally isolated, yun ang mga lalo silang nagiging hardened criminals. There are studies to that effect. So you are not at all working for their reformation or possible reformation kung ganyan ang sistema. Complete isolation. Hindi na po uso yan. Okay, thank you very much.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, would you like to react yung... Oh, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
For the decision tomorrow, kasi na
Well, I have expressed my confidence na favorable for the most part ang magiging ruling. Of course, there are several issues presented there. The main issue is yung validity nga ng 9-dash claim or 9-dash theory ng China, which according to our position or per our position is violative of the UNCLOS. Yun pinakamalaking bagay yan. If there is such a ruling from the arbitral tribunal saying that the 9-dash line theory is inconsistent with UNCLOS or has no basis in UNCLOS. So let's wait, and then depending kung ano ang ruling ng arbitral tribunal, the administration should be able to study what should be the next best steps. Thank you.
yeah.